Hello again, Rubber Band here, and I'm going to be showing you today a quick key modification to make your keys harder to duplicate for people that you don't want to have a duplicate. So what I've done, and this is an old school trick that was taught to me by my mentor. I don't take credit for this idea as an original work or anything, but so the bitting to this key is 360574, 360574, but I've modified the 0 by lifting it up. So I've taken the key and I've stamped it like this with a flat punch to lift the 0 beyond what even a normal uncut blank would look like. So it is higher than the minimum depth, which is a 0, which is 165 thousandths down. Or rather, that's the length of the pin. So when you have a 0, it will nick 15 thousandths into the root of the key. So by doing this, I have gone beyond what a normal blank would normally look like. So if you even duplicate onto a blank, it won't match this because it's higher than that. You would have to take a duplicate and then do this modification in order to get it to work. So I'm going to show you what that looks like here. So I have a modified pin, and this is just a 0 depth pin that I've modified by filing it down. So it turns. It turns fine, turns well. So I'm going to knock this pin out, and I'm going to set it to the side, and I'm going to put in a regular 0 pin, which is back here. So this is a Schlage pinning kit. You can see the 0. I'm going to be drawing from that. So normal 0 pin right here, and I'm going to simulate what it would look like. So as you can see, significantly proud of flush. It does not turn in any direction. So I will be changing this out now. Put this back, and I'm going to put this back in, and I'm going to show you what it looks like with just a duplicate. So we've got my modified key here, which you can see by the stamping right there, the little malformations. And this does not damage or make your key more fragile in any significant way. It's not appreciable in any way. It's just a little movement upward. So this is my duplicate. So it does not raise this high enough. You can see that it doesn't. It'll allow it to turn in here because there's no driver pins. So we're going to go ahead and see what it looks like. So locked in place. It doesn't turn. The driver pin is in where it's too deep. So it does not want to turn. But we'll take our modified key with the pin presses, and it turns great. So just a regular duplicate, even from a locksmith, is not going to work this. If you're worried about somebody, say you won't have a gardener or something that you need to be able to let into your shed, and you really don't want them to duplicate a key, you can do this with any system. So it doesn't turn. I duplicated this on my duplicator just before this video, and here's my punched key. So this is just a brief tutorial for those of you who might want to do some sort of key modification in a little unorthodox way, but it genuinely does make your keys harder to duplicate, and it's something that you are going to have to modify to make a working key. If you do want to duplicate one, you can just get a duplicate made, take it back to your shop, do some punching, and you'll have a working key again. So real quick primer on that. So thanks for watching, and I've been Rubber Band.